just want to tell you guys that Shaxi has a good package for everyone, both our riders and our drivers. Thank you so much for supporting Shaxi. Shaxi, it's time to ride.
Family, have you noticed now Vema comes without a seal? Same refreshing taste in a lighter bottle with less plastic, less waste. Easy to compress and shrink for recycling. One small change, one big step for a cleaner future. Join us protect our planet. No seal, less waste.
Yo, Ghana, what's up? I have been in this market for a very, very long time, and I understand your day-to-day activities. So you know what? I'd introduce my new smartphone devices into the market, which is the Hotwave Cyber 16 Pro SM series. As you can see, it's fresh, box to it's shiny. That's Hotwave. I come show you how the phone will look like. And I tell you, this will not be just any phone. You understand me? It come with a travel adapter. This be the manual. This be the pin way. You know, you could take open way or SIM card. And it gets in USB too. So it come with 2 cords. You understand me? And you know, they're almighty. This is what I'm talking about. You love it. It's beautiful. And this be one of the phones where I tell people, when you fall, your screen will crack. This one you go keep for water inside for 3 days. If you doubt me, come. That's my new brand, you know, my new device. And I want you guys to just know that as I understand you and you understand me, I know how you will love this phone and support. That's my beautiful baby. Hotwave.
Yes, it's another brand new week and a brand new day. And we are back again to do God's work. This time around, it is not Sammy Flex Speaks. It is Showbiz Daily right here in Sammy Flex TV. Yes, in the Wahala, like I said, with the big man himself and the supporter, Roland. They are in China. So I bring you greetings from Guangzhou. Yes, Guangzhou, China. Eko China man. The one in Chiao Ni hao, ni hao. So from China, on behalf of Sammy Flex and Roland, Memo Bibia, ni hao. Yes, sir, on today's Showbiz Daily, it is a 2-man affair. 2-man affair with my able online manager who doubles out to be my personal lawyer. Who am I talking about? Mr. Solomon in Team Dodo in the co-studios with me and the in a running Showbiz Daily. But I'm promising you that tomorrow I'm going to make everything possible to bring you or to have a communication with Roland and Sammy Flex. China walk on and what's then worry Sunsumana worry at da when you be the environment no change of environment no or then I promise you. Ochina, bro. Not forgetting the boys at the back. Yeah, WhatsApp group, you know, Gerard on camera and director Tio, that's Kofi on it. Once we cheat, no one maybe aware then. What a 2 ye, and the Showbiz Daily, yeah, they brown. Not forgetting Shagzy, Hotwave, no one and I said, and the Showbiz, yeah, they brown, there and there. Now that day, your hot topics on our table, and the 2-man affair with Solomon and Tim Dodo. Yeah, but discuss one. Chamo.
Yeah, that's
I said last week me who.
Last week.
Yeah, last week me who. Monday and Tuesday. And I mean I might busy until me who.
Maybe, but I think on Wednesday I was not available.
Yeah.
And then the Thursday is when they moved out. So I came only on I think Monday and Tuesday. Yeah.
Okay. Now
that's what happened.
Okay.
Yeah.
How was your exams in Bibia?
Oh, you go so. They say the students in the buy whatever that it is. Yeah, they actually you say. I mean, we are on it, and so far so good. It's not bad like that. Yeah.
We miss him.
Yeah. Very soon, I think in 2 weeks' time, I will start the main exam. So that's what it is.
I'm sure you're burning the midnight candles.
For sure, I have to. I mean, if I have to go through it successfully, then I have to also put in much effort to get what I deserve or to get the result that I'm looking for. So obviously I have to do more to get that. Yeah. So I'm doing it.
Okay. Now it's a win and a first class direct.
Hopefully.
Like it or yes.
Yeah. So I have what it means is that I have to do more. So hopefully you get that desired results. Yeah.
All right. So without not wasting my time, no. Yeah, that was just by the way. Let's move straight on to the topics on our decks. So I would want us to start with Ejako. Yeah, Ejako, aka Bidam. Moving from acting to music and Obura politics supporting MPP back and forth. That's a 2024 day. It was Ejako was campaigning massively for MPP. But Yankodan Kosora over the weekend, Ejako say, "Watu onakasane party. The MPP are supporting is not helping Ghana. NDC is not helping Ghana. Sisia or the Nankasa ne party. While official while launch party no. Also the base Ghana first party. Now launch na se no before chemo beka saro launch na se no or the insembi tuja womenyekete launch no and some of the tuja no. Then when we come back we'll hear what Chemo have to say on it. The base power yabre enuntina onipa ba ko ayenim se oduna dwadie ho na oye dwadini yenyina Ejako madawroma ana midin ahweta baabia ana me ba Ejako ayemuntia saadi amudi amami esese me dibo nipa ni chidom na mutiri mo poso yedai ebem enunti ana wiai yenyina yasa yadaje a yatin fifiri enye kese hunu mesro mani nya dwuma ye ba be chiro din na saadi we ya ye chiro no enye din bia kekese se wudi ba we mu a asasi su de sese ye wo Ghana ha de eye nkwa nwoma ye wo Ghana ha de eye nkwa nwoma se wadu mpanyin fie so nko ade a eye nkwa nwoma efri se akaka kra bi se wonem ye adwenkro na ye tirimu po no ba mu a maami papa minua ba abrante obesere na ode nsa fa wo furu so eti mesra mo mnantie ye sha asie nkran hai katamanto me ka tiro mo se mo me yemfa nko katamanto minua no wa ha kawfuo wa ha asantefuo wa ha achemfuo wa ha ayugefuo wa ha o meti nkranfuo so wa ha enzemafuo wa ha bi mente fuo so yedai e wa ha kuapemfuo yedai e wa ha said the omaje me fel so no ye kwa omu betie ye nyame won hira mo oma awie ya mugina so enye kwada na se yeso mu saa ana yetiri mu pon be dey ebebem etianei se onya kwanya na ochiro wudin a mesre o se bomodi di hu adanse a kire wunua as the base
Ghana first.
The base.
Ghana first.
Chemo.
Yeah.
Yes, we chrome no. I was at Sammy here one just or he or person on Ghana bra na ebi mu komu.
There's a baby I the free there ankoi wa misfire because the oye me hu asante sem bie hu bia we the senya asante for adia no manyanti no. One fan for you.
Yo, say you go chrome in Kaobe supporting and say, or ya Santin Kaobe supporting Anna.
But I say, yes, Santi Sema de no more.
Okay.
A party, political party has nothing to do with tribe that you come from.
Okay.
And I walk as an so say, go for her, as anti for her, attempt for her. Obviously, he wasn't talking about cultural or tribal issue here. Okay. Yes, and the and I'm not surprised if BBC easy on the politics there at any point in time and go for be war margin how person name mako and to say and Corner said the omopa, there are certain actions that they will take.
Okay.
And Ibina Ejaku, you know, and I can tell you for free, as Long John will say, this is not the first time a BBC EAC. This is not the first time. We'll go through our political history. Not long ago, within NPP, something similar happened in the 70s, and I'm not surprised the same thing happened again. And then also how our division by and anyway is so similar. You cry there see Alan Cash any Dr. Baumia MPP in Tema or the movement party and other the movement later who the the same thing na babisi the base Ghana first ejako di enimu the unique thing I want the base mun say some people are accusing Canada Japan so on a tertiary and you probably suspect say Canada Japan and a tertiary, and so far what we know about the base is say omuni political head bia omo the founder, the chairman, other people are involved by omuni obia o lead you as a party and as a flag bearer and BB they don't have. All they have is the founder, chairman, and other leaders are pushing the whole agenda. When you ask them what is the motive here, what is the end goal, almost say from what I've read and what I've seen, almost say mobilize the base and answer the grassroots, you know, to some extent, you know, for the some political influencers who say more power, and other political leaders who say more power. So after that, they can approach someone and say, hey, now we have the base, we have the numbers, we want you to lead us, or we want you to join us, so that we can form a political party or whatever that we want to do. So for now, you can't really say it's a political party. It's more or less a movement, as some people call it. Or mobilize or hopefully it will turn into a political party. That's what they are trying to do. And like I said, some people are accusing Canada Japan, and I say the camp of Canada Japan say omune tertiary
because with Ejako say time Kennedy tin he was in support of Kennedy Japan.
Kennedy one thing say time omoye sa primaries NPP primaries
presidential primaries
he was supporting Kennedy Japan. Yes, and there are others are no more supporting Kennedy Japan affiliated to the base. I don't think a man for yes about Kennedy Japan about out about can clearly say on Tea Party bia and what is happening now no, he's not the one doing it, or he's not the brain behind it. And you know, so far I think we have to give him benefit of the doubt to say no. But interestingly, something similar happened in MPP many years ago. At the time Anna or more UP you know party now at the time there were two people political heads are not. There was a conflict. They at a point not they had to resolve it, but omujama and the course interestingly between Pauli and the other guy Victor Usu. Pauli is an Achim person, Victor Usu is an Ashanti person. And before say omu baba beti omu and I said matime honeban, what happened was that they thought said no, say omu two different political parties it will not help. Omu be lose election, so they have to come together. And this entity move them. It said the Baumia being part of the Achim group, and then we have Canada Japan or our own Alan Cash being part of the Ashanti group. When they approached, I have read a book. Akintena Piamenka, who is a prominent member and a founder of NPP root, and in that book, The River in the Sea, he said, "Say Omo approachi Pauli. Say he should talk to them. They have to come back together and then form one party instead of say obe separating.
No.
Okache omo say oh one dey onye politics o they say no on person obe politics bi omunti no obeko aye akoya sorry ejuma aha nti no or the politics net to chenga akoya sorry ejuma nti no ono dey omni obi an join onye yi okay no problem say sa na open no there we can push much, especially when the person says say okwakoya sorry ejuma
okay
ena omo call ne hono so no na ba ko ye asori mpanyimfo kese pa influencer presbyterian moderator then times on the head or presbytery na wakono bi aka chere say oh okoye nyame adwuma then aka chere say oh ja never politics inti no omo eja no say okay say sa na o kan dey ati eni na enu ni nansa na Pauli party asori a on dey animu eni nti no say bibi sa betumi asia enya nwanwa say ebia e beda asori na ye hu say after Canada Japan ena edi base and the base and for now he has denied it. For now he says that he is still a member of NPP as a party, yes.
Okay.
But until then, yemfani said the ekuya and EBS dantino say basa anso so e manenyo bianwa because history and a guide here might me take a decision ahead and now say at least we know what is happening if we learn our history very well. So say it is a man in your bianwa.
Okay, but look at what Ejako I said. You have to know deep parts in him. No, would in case of omu presidential candidates obey them, can they pull numbers and almost can 0 point after the election or 0.001.
Historically, it's not on their side. We all know say. Obia why say watene ho or te party fufuru bia entimi nye bibisa but who knows, maybe this will be the first time I benya obia waba with that strong force now watimi pulling numbers no but until then enye likely say obetimi anya that huge influence without being part of NPP or NDC.
Okay.
And you know this is a surprise be never by yes are there me huni say a bit me I be kese bia until say on be surprise and now say bia this is just the beginning after mobilizing a huge number and I say knowing very well that they have a good number to proceed. Why not? Maybe they can change our political landscape. But for now, it's either NPP or NDC. If you are not part of these two political parties, forget about your influence. It will not be that much. And historically, I see what NDC muda and I see what NPP muda. In the before 1992 election, we had a party called Reform Party, and Oma Munim Nananim say Guzitano was part of the PNDC, NDC, and then at a point, I say what for me Reform Party election by when influence Papa Bia Guzitano until recently. Or some back say or a part of NDC.
Okay.
Or tin home the party no by party na big influence be. The same thing. And you know, for now our political history is telling us the only people are more influenced in terms of our politics, NPP and NDC. And you know say Obi Baba as a third force it will be a history or it will be a historical impact. So for now it is MPP and NDC. And if Ejako, the base and anybody or tie who know everything as a SMBBA, we live to see.
Okay, but definitely, you can see who say this the Ejako, you know, it is coming from the MPP side.
Yeah, of course.
MPP.
For that one, we can say.
We can say that, yes.
Yeah.
And this one would go against them, the MPP, if in case they should get a flag bearer come 2028, it will go strongly against the MPP.
And a medical case historically no, and Shatta nye bibia kese because you know say Alan Chamatin ye be anko baby and to me pushy party nisa and to see no the base in so try some be into no. how it will affect the party ni there until it happens. You to mean come much because omu influence in so. Alancha Martin in an election, nya significant you be a percentage be because affect MPP. Yeah.
But me, I have a feeling say seeing Ejaku and Ejaku there that what will throw support Ama Kennedy Japan. Ejaku no.
Yeah.
Definitely. Kennedy is going to be the flag bearer. And once in MPP so Kennedy to kita numbers.
Yeah,
Kennedy
he has
get
good numbers.
And if they are not able to pull Kennedy back to the MPP now, Kennedy 2028 election.
Yeah.
Percentage of Omunya that was 2024 no. Definitely a so betting.
Well, you can't say that for sure. That's why I'm telling you. Say Alan Martin was really popular in NPP.
But not kita numbers.
But
Kennedy.
How do you determine that?
Oh, we saw the what's in the party numbers. And even with the presidential primary somewhere with MPP, people who were backing Kennedy Japan, we saw the numbers.
Yeah, of course. But here's the point: before Alan Martin, no a key contender against Nana Akufo-Addo. In fact, omukwa election no, obi ntimi anwen na ezen komukwa round 2 for only for Alan Martin to see say or step it down ama ayako. Nana Akufo-Addo akọ at the time omo primaries or legon. That's what happened. So at that time he had influence, but in the main election when Timianya 5% impo, that's the thing. So utiminya some significant number beer, then we will say well, you are causing havoc to the party, and as you are making an impact that the party should look at it.
Okay.
So if the party members at the time and as a party leaders that we have now, they will just allow it to go, and history will be on their side until something changes. I mean, we all know say. Yes, omo matter omo every any party mubiano they couldn't make any impact. Like I said earlier, reform from NDC couldn't make any impact. Movement and others are almost about NPP muno. So far you won't say, but can the Japan change that trend? Another we live to see. I can't say much. I think he has influence in the party, but would it translate into that side when he decide not to join the party and start his own party or join the base? For that one, I can't predict for now, but I will agree with anybody who will say that he has influence. Yeah.
Okay, all right. That was Chemo on the base Ghana first. Ejaku was established as of now. Ye or be a flag bearer. We hope to see who would come, and I will be appointing. I will be one flag bearer to contend in the CAM 2028 election. That was the first topic. Let's move on to our second discussion. Over the weekend, and a week in and them come boto on TGMA. Now I thought there could be a time but we didn't get the time, and Chemo was also not available. But yeah, time meeting, I would want to take Chemo's opinion on Guinea's Ghana. What's it? A huge sum of amount that is 100,000 Ghana cedis at all 2026 TGMA, the album win the album of the year category. No, the Guinea's Ghana Bama won 100,000 Ghana cedis. Chemo, with what Guinea's Ghana? I think I did a talk with Sammy Speaks, and I asked him a question where the people don't show much interest in TGMA because Uji plaque now, there's no money, there's nothing. That is why people are not showing much interest. I think 2 days or 3 days after the discussion, Minister Miflex now, Guinness Ghana record is putting an amount on that category alone. There's a assembly and work with Guinness record. I'm step on my taking.
Oh, for me, I think it's not a bad thing, but I think there's a perception that you all have to clear. Winning an award or in an award event, say, winning award, Nayamos Kano, hardly do we see something like that. And, it is not in a normal way, say, yeah, organize the award now in ASA Mosca. I think we should clear that in mind. And even Grammys, for instance, they don't do something like that. And you know, identity na I say Ghana Music Awards the Mesca.
Okay.
I mean, generally or normally, there's nothing like that. But I like the effort Guinness Ghana and Charterhouse in this case they are trying to do. One thing is clear, even though other award schemes, you know, you're Mexico for winning an award.
Okay.
But yes, you can get category, you can get some form of a year demand kofubi sponsorship or whatever based on special a year or more creative for that thing. You can win a sponsorship to embark on a project. You can do that thing is there, and I am tempted to believe say it is in the same direction or the same vein and Guinness Ghana Limited BBC.
Okay.
And you know, if Guinness Ghana Limited as huge as 100,000 Ghana cedis, some people will not see it as huge money, but I think it's huge, or I think it's a good money to earn winning an award. So for me, kudos to them. I think they have done well, and I support it for coming up that way, just to support the whole program. And I think it will also give some form of encouragement to artists. You know, say, hey, if you I work hard enough, if I promote my work enough, I may win that money and it will not be a good money, so it will not be a bad money to get. So for me, I think this is a good initiative, and kudos to Charterhouse and Guinness Ghana for this one.
Okay, but to me, I feel like Enka ultimate prize, the artist of the year, because artist of the year, say year under review no, ono na wabo ejuma, why nyama, wabo shows, wabo program, why like nyama bebre, Enka ono na o deserve that, although enyes kake sebia, but yeah the supporting just to encourage more artists to work hard year under review no. Yes, sure, okay, yes, wabo ejuma, so you deserve it, but album of the year day. I think and as a nipa na no person artist na no person here now anything wa compile sa in jump or the album of the year we put much investment.
I don't get it. They say, oh yeah, production I had the chawana. Oh yeah, album production I had the chow.
Yeah, fine chow. But let's the ultimate winner, because under TGMA no Obiaka say the ultimate and the Obiashe name, it is artist of the year. People will be there just to see, okay, artist of the year, and that will be the talk match on shows.
Desert, I think you have to get this straight. I mean, some time ago, na any artist of the year na ultimate, and I said, na amount for looking out for.
Okay.
They were looking out for different thing altogether. In fact, some time ago, now the most popular song of the year is what everybody was looking out for.
Okay.
One and any more hate, one year born in pa. I don't know for looking out for. Yes, artist of the year at this time is the ultimate. There's what you have to do to get to that point. I think it's not a bad thing. But you see, bringing out an album that people will love, that people will appreciate your good works in terms of that, I think it is not a bad idea for anybody to sponsor. And again, based on the sponsors, they are saying that they are going to use that money to push the artists to do more videos, other stuff that the person will do for producing that album. So for me, I don't think it should go to the ultimate, and the choice that they have made for me is okay. It's okay. But if some people think that it should go to the artist of the year, why not? I mean, we all have our opinion, but I don't disagree with the sponsors and Charterhouse for giving it to the album of the year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so all the best to any of the artists in that category. That is Black Sheriff, Stoneboy, Jackie, Medical, Wendy Shea, and Kweku Smoke. Who will be winning? Yes, yeah, the review. Munya Obia album ahead. But to me, as usual, Medical. I mean, Pieball said Medical will take album of the
Album of the year with distribution.
Yes, and artist of the year medical. When the Metro Mr. I'm a medical, but still on TGMA. As we talk now, Chemo, you know, say TGMA, omunya venue. In as much as the occasion of flyers and so venue, the venue at all, but it is not confirmed. Say a whole and a program and an event, you know.
Yeah.
So the PRO for Shatta House, that is Robert Clark, Akasa or Showbiz A to Z on Kwame Dazi, and again or United Showbiz so or the Komobi Atuja concerning the venue this year. Yebeye TGMA no. Right, let's start with Showbiz on Kwame Dazi. Then we'll move to UTV. Then we'll come back to the studio and we'll hear what Chemo have to say.
Do you have any update to as whether we're going to do the event at the Grand Arena, or you still don't have access to the place?
So first of all, we don't have access to the place, and what have we set in place right now from the perspective of events? We have the Plan B that has been activated. Our Plan B has been the Palms Convention Center, and people would realize that on some of the billboards out there, you would clearly see that it's written there. But then again, people are wondering, if you have this written on the billboard, why are you still saying you don't have the venue? Yes, the focus is that we don't have the befitting venue we are looking for. And when you go to the Palms, it comes with issues around scope. There are certain limitations that you would have, and having operated at the conference center for over 2 decades, and then specifically at the Grand Arena since 2019, you would clearly know that moving from the conference center itself to the Grand Arena, we were able to elevate the game in terms of setup, expression of logistics and how production is done, the number of people who are able to participate in the program, the kind of experience. Even last year, the fact that we're able to use the foyer of the conference center itself to augment the experience when it comes to red carpets, the entire experience within the space in itself, you'd realize that yes, there's a particular level that we've operated at, and for anybody who is into events, you'd always want to beat yourself. Like, you want to keep raising the standard high, you want to be able to do more, maintaining a particular standard. So now that we don't have that, what it simply means is that we'll have to make do with another venue, and the venue that we have would affect or impact scope, and at least at 3 levels. We have the first one being the number of people who are able to attend the event, and so you would have a direct impact on media accreditation. So that's going to drop. In the first place, this year we've had over 100 plus media accreditation on the previous numbers that we have. So last year, for example, we had to cut off over 100, and now we have in excess of that. So it's like over 200 backlog, which we will not be able to contain. And now we are supposed to cut down by virtue of the fact that this is where we are going to. Then you talk about the number of guests who are coming to the place. That is also going to be impacted. And then you are talking about tickets in terms of the general public who buy tickets to come to the events. That number. So if we are doing 200, now we are going to be doing about 50. So they're about. So that is the kind of impact we are talking about. There would be new rules with respect to even parking and shuttling, because initially you would park at the Parliament House,
the forecourts of the State House. Yeah.
Yes, and then that allows you to be able to have the registration and everything. Then you reduce the pressure in terms of attendance coming into the space, and then you move from there, or you'll be shuttled to the main event grounds. All of that experience is going to change, because obviously we are a new venue and all of that. So these are things that we've taken into consideration. We are looking at, we are worried about it, and we are working around it. Obviously, from event organizers' point of view, we'll still work around it in such a way that we are able to provide the best solution possible, working with the best brains that we can find within our space. But if you ask me if this is the venue I'm looking for, no, it's not the venue I'm looking for, and I'm interested in the venue that will be able to help us deliver that one-time event that is able to delight all stakeholders across the country and be able to project the culture of Ghana internationally to the best of our ability. And that's what we are looking at.
Do you have any?
That was Robert Clark, the PRO for Chatterhouse, and a big shout out to Kwame Daze and Joy Prime or Joy FM. Chamo,
Yeah.
TGMA, as of now, they don't
Yeah.
have a befitting venue for this year's TGMA.
Yeah.
I think time to cry a yabbing.
Yeah, for sure. And me, I like the way that they are being transparent. They are talking about it in a way that you know, say they are facing an issue and they are doing their best to, come out with something that they feel that, well, even if they are not giving them maximum that they wish they can give, they will still give something that we will all appreciate it. And for me, I think that's the most important thing at this point.
Okay.
Because venue now, the place, I don't think that event organizers all over the world Shatta could see venue said the bear yomu event the record. No. And also so mostly other people, either private investors or the government will put up something that they can use. I mean, call US for instance, even the big companies now, yes, so your Microsoft, your Coca-Cola, Arena or Hall, your big companies will put up a huge event center or what some people call convention centers, and then they will let people use that place. They will manage it and in that order. I mean, so this is telling us that we need private intervention or government intervention. I see it me see a big place event or and if the private people are not seeing the profitability of such ventures, I mean, then the government has no option than to do it. I mean, for the government, it's for the people.
For the people.
And say ye now be or no baby adiajiska atinika. Na say government in bit me, I say government in a boa near. TGMA, I think so far so good. I mean, in terms of organizing the show, my year for over 2 decades. Like he said, over 20 years, and they have experience. They know what they are doing. And Oma Nika Anyen say now later issues will not look good for them. Yes, so for them to come out early enough, I think it's okay. And you can't blame them for not getting the space because, like I said, and there are more responsibilities. Chinchana or Munkusi huge space be I
wanted to ask you that question.
Yeah. And this is what it is. It is not their fault in that sense. They just have to do with whatever that they get. Yeah.
Okay. But still, I would ask you that question.
Okay.
But still, also one person can say, on my this award scheme for over 20 years.
Yeah.
And you did mention of obviously like all the outside here in fact Coca-Cola and Microsoft, they as private investors building venues and stuff. Chatterhouse is a private company and institution on its own. And can almost to me see a venue for themselves and now on basic venue. If Chatterhouse is having a program, okay, we can use our venue. If someone out of Chatterhouse wants to do a venue there, and can rent,
they can do that. But you see, like I said, a business decision. They say they may not see the need to do that.
Okay.
Reason being that say almost see I didn't see what go the car or my bonina obia mama rent for event and now more.
Obi say enya one day na mbeti omuka.
Obi what is the guarantee? So it's a business decision here. That's why I'm saying say okay, say omusia by all means obi rent here. Other investors, businessmen are omu kruma, omu who said this is an opportunity into omu subesi na man for rent.
Okay.
say businessmen wo kromo as sit down akese ma obi okromo si wi omu santimi busi ni foforo nyina ya ti bi okromo a
yeah
adentina omo nti see event centers na omo fanyiska.
okay
There is something wrong. Either people are not giving them the reasons to do that, or they think that the money in there is not enough for them. Even after telling them that there's money here, you can still have it. That's what it is. And you know, at this point in there, what I was saying is that government should intervene, or at least there should be private-public partnership.
Okay.
There should be that PPP, another public-private partnership. That's what will help us.
Okay.
Like I'm saying, other countries are more big. Ebianca Guinness Ghana Limited can do that. Build a huge auditorium, call it Guinness Ghana Arena or something like that. Big company, baby, me oh Kruma, I bet me I mention. Omunya bet me I be. I think we even have Coca-Cola too here, and other government institutions are big. It is a Ghana Breweries Limited. They or Accra Breweries Limited. They can do that here in Accra. Kumasi can also do their own there. There's money in there, because for us looking from afar, we think that people need event centers to do it. But since private investors and our private companies any interested at the moment, you know, government should take it as a responsibility to help the entertainment industry. Me, I've said it before. I don't really like government providing services in the form that private individuals can do and make money out of it. Because I buy baby a car, and you know, this time I'm saying it because we are not getting private individuals to do it, and for that matter, a bank can take that challenge or help the industry in that sense. Okay. So man find your politics there, like they say be amphitheaters in all the regions. Yeah, who do you see?
Revive it theater.
Yeah, so omo ye dru be who they call your government places be a wire basa with the and even we heard about Ghana National Theatre or Montoso or you know space you know some renovation and you know and also closing. The bottom line is that you don't have enough event centers here, and the only solution is encourage private individuals to build one, or the government should do the entertainment space a favor and then do it for us.
Okay. Don't you think the sports stadium, that's Accra Sports Stadium, can befit the event?
Yeah, for sure, but the organizers will decide whether it is good for that or not. I mean, for us, we can suggest, but based on how they want to project what they are trying to do, would that fit, or what would they need to make it happen at that place? That one is solely on them. We can't say much, but yes, we can suggest that can they use Accra Sports Stadium to do that? Is a question that we can ask about. Telling them that they should go and use Accra Sports Stadium is a different thing altogether.
Accra Sports, even not Accra Sports, your Independence Square.
Yeah,
we had Richard Niamakwe the program where they almost build a whole event place. Yeah, I think they can also do the same thing.
It's custom, and you know what do I not can simple almost and do you are one bit to us.
Some more at least they have
almost
some more sponsorship.
But
as now, some venue.
And the sponsorship money, do you think it's enough for them to do that?
Okay, as now, Munya venue, what other options do you have?
They have options. And anything I all prepare for that, and they say, baby, I'm coming for nipa 200, maybe nipa 15, What it means is that they may go for a smaller venue that cannot contain a lot of people. Or they will tell people not to come because the place is small, or the ticket sales will go down and all those things. Okay. They are preparing us for that. So if you are telling them, like I'm saying, those suggestions that you are giving now, they have heard it, or they can just consider if it is in line with their business plan, their business way of taking decisions. Why not? They may consider them. Okay. But until then, omunko for music nyina ankoye it is said the
Niamakwe,
Niamakwe. Now, almost kasi Niamakwe. We have to slow down on the things that we tell them to do. I think they have their own plans. Let's just see how good they can deliver on that day. Yeah.
But this year, in forum TGMA, and I think it is I was high since comparing it to last year. It's more limited. Yes, more limited because this year they are medical artists of the year, and so people are going to come. Tickets, better or better. It's more limited. But so on TGMA, moving on to this event centers now. I think a issue where they are going to renovate National Theatre. People are saying, oh yeah, it's a good deal. People are also saying, if you close that thing, National Theatre is the only venue as we talk now, and for the stage play and other events, the other programs. So if you close National Theatre, a himfa and a yanko programs and a himfa yanko stage ye place now day. On this topic and on this issue, no, George Quay and then Sammy Atuja, same on Kwame Dazi. Director, yanko tie nsama George Quay and the Tuja Nyankombra.
George, are you still there?
I'm here.
Okay. Early on, you were saying that you don't think the National Theatre should be closed down.
Kwame, if we shut the National Theatre down, where do we go now? Especially for those of us who practice theatre. Because
and George, how do they carry on with the renovation then?
But it has to wait. Kwame,
wait till when, George?
Appreciating the full scale of the problem we have on our hands. You are shutting down a whole sector, so to speak. Because somebody like Latif, when you speak to Latif prefers staging his place at the Accra International Conference Center. You understand? That is where, and let's be frank, it has more seating room. The staging area may be a bit inconvenient for theatre, but for seating and comfort and air conditioning and everything, it trumps the National Theatre a bit. And if that has been shut down, where is someone like Latif going to stage his place? Where if we shut the National Theatre down as well for renovations, which is very, very important as well, where are we going to stage our place, really? Because you don't have let's be frank, the art center is not really convenient for the kind of commercial theatre we're doing now. You cannot do a theatre show conveniently at the College of Physicians and Surgeons. Neither can you do a theatre show conveniently at the UPSA auditorium. The challenges and the cost implications will be mind-blowing. We cannot bear them. We are barely even breaking even at our theatre shows. So I would beg, plead, implore the tourism minister that if they can hold on with the renovation, we're shutting down the National Theatre now for renovations. They should. I agree it is important, it must be done, but at this point where we are, with Grand Arena gone, Conference Center, main auditorium shut down, State House Banquet Hall not in action, and the drama studio at the School of Performing Arts, University of Ghana, Legon, has been abandoned. In between the university authorities itself and the GET Fund, I do not know who to hold responsible for that abandonment, but it's definitely one of them. You understand? So I honestly do not know what's going to happen if the National Theatre should also be shut down now for renovations, unless we are saying as a country that, okay, let's shut down this entire industry and give it some time until we are back on our feet.
George, are you suggesting that maybe we should be done with the conference center and the other venues before we move to the National Theatre?
Well, it is probably the best time to also consider finishing the drama studio at the University of Ghana. It's been abandoned for over 24 years. Why? It is about time. Because, Kwame, if that auditorium were available, if that auditorium were active, we probably wouldn't even be having this conversation about renovating the theatre. We would have been asking, why has the renovation works at the theatre not started yet? But there is no alternative, really. So we are hoping that, yes, they should finish the Accra International Conference Center. I pray it's done quickly enough. But while at it, a place that can quickly be finished to, help us run our theatre shows is the drama studio at the School of Performing Arts.
George, are you still there?
I'm here.
Okay. Early on, you were saying that you don't think the National Theatre should be closed down.
That was George Quay on the shutdown of the National Theatre. So I would want to ask our Chamo if on it George Quay, again say no, they shouldn't close or shut down the National Theatre now.
Yeah, I agree with him. I mean, almost at the National Theatre Him be now bit me akoye event.
Okay.
I mean, that's his point. Main point is that Omo Accra International Conference Center na ye di kan Shatta ne say Omo tries to revive renovation and all those things. Adena munye no, then you direct people to go there and then come and work on the National Theatre. But mo ye ni me at the same time. Come on, it's not good. And again, senka hane mame edu baby ana government eba business man na AI bibia ho no. On say they didn't think even twice closing it down and doing it. Do you know why? Because the workers there, the people managing the place will still get paid even if the thing is closed down.
Okay.
That's the thing. But you see, and a private individual and conference center any day and National Theatre any day, obviously will be rebacko and so no about the other side. No. But we are a government institution. You're closing it down cry or more juma a bit your mocha.
Okay.
And then they will just close it down. So I agree with George Quay. We don't have to do that. I think they should finish National Accra International Conference Center. Then open it for people to use that place before they will come and do the National Theatre. They shouldn't do it both at the same time. I know, sir, it is being managed by two separate group. I mean, the management of National Theatre, obviously they are different from management of Accra International Conference Center, but they are all under our tourism ministry, and it is a property of government of Ghana. And I think they shouldn't do that. It's almost, and I say almost shut down all the huge or the bigger event. Here a bigger space to stage. You know, they will suffer. At some point in time, even the TGMA that we are talking about now. No more no National Theatre. Just the space is now small for them to hold it there. And you know, for me, I agree with George Quay 100%. I think they should finish a conference center, make it available for people to use before they will come back to National Theatre and also do whatever they need to do for the place to be fit for whatever purpose that they want it to be fit for.
Okay, but don't you think it's maybe National Theatre for me who say, yeah, conference center. Time now, but say yes, we more in as much as our budget. I think our budget is say on by renovation. Omo person omo ye ne sisia. Na say a pound one, omo ye ne sisia na a pound one. A beche answer on by renovations. No.
Really see, and chebi bia government money, government people they run the place. No.
Okay.
Really see, and chebi bia. I think they have to consider omo use place. No. Like George Quay said, omo theater plays and other stuff into who closing our quite on here. And at this point, that's the number one place that omo enya what they are looking for to stage the plays that they do or the event that they want to run. And you know, closing it down at this time any alternative piano it's not good. And I agree with George Quay. They have to finish one before they come to the other one. Yeah.
But since renovation, I'm sure there's no program or event or stage play so maybe in the next 2 months, almost renovations, whatever renovations on person your can't they finish in the next 2 months? Other people would take around play because not 2 months, there's no program event. So say renovation period na mucha
enka a year only 2 months bia enka obi no hanko bekasa enka in fact they don't even need to announce it.
Okay.
Enka eno say obi person book here enya available ye nimra ho so nanka 2 months na 3 months crash so anenko mawi. What you are talking about is not a 2 month thing or it's not a 3 month thing. Or muka to mo conference center me ti I'm not sure how long it has taken, but even the conference center no enko ye memeti ye kra be 2-3 years ni and I didn't say why renovation 2-3 years ni, and I think even one here National Theatre will take more than that. In you know 1 month 2 months assembly can you are talking about years. And Chakra, I think it will take them about a year to do whatever that they want to do, based on what they want to do. And and today, tomorrow work is
Okay, but I think in George Quay's submission, okay, say the ACs are working, everything, maybe minor things being so do you think say minor things that do we have to renovate the National Theatre?
Yeah, of course, people are complaining. Is one, space in this,
okay,
and then two, there are other things I and I can also speak to it. Yeah, a event, and I'm part of the people coordinating the artists coming in and going out. They have some holding spaces. Artists are before to be performing. You can go there, dress, sit down, relax, and all those things. Time I program, no, most of them were empty. She knew how basa near that day. Baby okra in suta it me boba inside the bones in suta and all those things. And renovation need the cost.
Okay.
Because never be a sell or somewhere. And been to saw mobile per se become open space, And I don't know and so I check kakra since 1992 or something like that.
Okay.
And Chinese government the chair Ghana buying. At the time, I'm not Rollins at Ewoho. I check. And never be on so I say, they have to take care of them. And I know they're almost but for now, no, we've been using it even at the time. Media make actually is about, I think, 3-4 years ago. And an event in happen here. And me opportunity to enter that space who they course near that there me who say it wasn't good enough. Okay. And if at this point they say that they want to renovate it, yes, they can do it. But the point is, for now, no, it is fit for purpose B, and that purpose na George Quay can want them say ACs are working, they are okay with it, they are staging their plays, people are coming there. Doing it better, giving more to it, it's not bad. But let's do it at appropriate time so that any inconvenience those who are using it for whatever that they are doing now, fit for purpose. No? Yeah, they have to enjoy that until the point of being okay. For you to get the same thing, go to the other side. Like you are saying, they can go to the conference center to handle those things. Then they can work on this one as well.
Okay, so with what is happening right now, should it put pressure on the tourism minister to work on other shut down event centers?
Yeah, of course. I mean, for now, no, suppose you say you need proper event center to hold huge events and all those things.
Okay.
President Mahama promises a convention center I be taking huge numbers. Shatta Wale could bit me about show according to his statement. But in one of those things are here and we are hoping it will happen. So the same thing to all other things are and I see here. The exposure or the expose in this case is the fact that we don't have any better centers. Okay. They hold the big event. They are coming small, or you now will create it for yourself. Like you say, RNQ, Independence Square. No, But if you don't have money like him, how do you go about it? Okay. That's the issue here. So I think the government should step in and do more, at least for now, or encourage people to come and then take care of those things. Yes.
But looking at National Theatre BBAC, is it possible to expand it?
Well, I'm not an architect. I'm not into landscape design and all those things, so I can't say much. Whatever that they have to do there, or if they can expand it or not.
But is it possible, looking at where it is?
Yeah, of course, I think it's possible. The possibility for me, in the layman point of view, and I said they will clear some space and do it.
In another person will expand it, it will affect someone else.
Someone else. I buy assassin or I buy property or I buy property. What do you have to say? They will just take you to the other side. And then sign on me space for cathedral. The cathedral na abanya asase a nipa titim.
Sure.
Judges kwana
Judges
neto.
no.
Yeah, ntu omo amubu ni nyina ngu. Antu tokuro enya ho. Oh, in the end they forget it. There are space there. Government property, government lands, and all. So if they want to do it, that will not be an issue.
All right. Okay, so let's do this. Our last topic, then we'll get out or run out of from here. It is over the weekend, made in Ghana. Kambeka made in Tadi. Made in Ghana. You can say you're a streamer, yeah, starting from TikTok and now you're a streamer on the platform and on this streaming platform. No, we've had great people in person like Medical Cry Akohoda. And just over the weekend, Kojo Sheldon happened to be there. And in Komomo in streaming, no, now Komomo about Shatta, Wale and Kojo Sheldon. Where Kojo Sheldon can say, oh no, he doesn't have a problem with Shatta Wale. Okay, let me just, if that be the case, I'm a boy. Shatta Wale be my father, so let me just call my dad and speak to him to settle whatever tension or whatever beef is between Kojo Sheldon and Shatta Wale. In Komomuno and made in Ghana, and to actually say, Kojo Sheldon is in the studio. One can say we and Shatta Wale and the call. And people are saying Shatta Wale and there. People also say network. As of now, Shatta Wale has not. Shatta Wale Mbahat make say made in Ghana also has not said anything about it. Let's go have a look. Let's go see what happened on the streaming. Then we'll come back. Chemo will speak. Then we'll wrap up from here.
Hello, Daddy.
You give me a one. No.
Is it?
I'm doing fine.
I'm going to do it.
Mother, stop this. Your mother, eh?
Oh, Daddy, you know, say I did like right now.
How you did like? What you do for her head?
It's a, it be Sheldon point 2-0. Baba, you see, Baba, you know, see me, I dey love you, yeah.
I know.
I dey beg you, Daddy. I dey beg you, Daddy. See, this one I dey beg you with all my heart, Daddy. I dey beg you, Daddy. I dey.
From the bottom of your heart.
Yes, from the bottom of my heart, Daddy. Please.
It be from the bottoms of my heart.
From the bottoms of my heart, Daddy. Please. I have someone here. You know, see, I have someone here. It's very hard for me, but Daddy. Hey. I don't. You say once.
Nkomamu Shatta Wale hanged up. Ebi saw a network. Ebi Shatta Wale, yes, he on pedo be said to anything with Kojo Sheldon and on pedo be to Kojo Sheldon crying couple. Chemo.
Yeah.
Do you think say Shatta Wale ended the call and what made in Ghana did or no Kwandan?
Yeah, for first of all, say almost say any Shatta na end call na. I didn't know one friend back.
Okay.
And I say call na end na omo eja streaming.
That moment just continue.
You know say any Shatta na end na call be friend back.
Okay.
Until for those who are talking like that, I think they should rethink about what they are saying. Because call no or they can fray call a druzy or boko to share them pay na network article. Network it to call ya one time for any beam. I mean, come on. Those who are thinking like that should think again. I think Shatta na call.
Yeah, information means Shatta na hanging up now. We are not sending reasons why or hanging up.
No, and you know, for me, I think Shatta na hanging up call. You know, now we don't have to go there. Say network, yeah. Some people would love to do that, but let's move past that one.
Okay.
Is it right or wrong? I mean, from the made in Ghana side, it is wrong.
Okay.
Say, offer Shatta to put him on the spot like that. I mean, Senka, if anything at all, Anka will beat me out. Eddie can't friend backstage say, Daddy, this is what I want to do. and I'm seeking your blessings to do it.
Okay.
So okay say no, then you stop it there. Okay say be a yes with conditions, and then you listen to the conditions if it is okay for you to do and why. So to put him on the spot like that, trying to plead with his sympathy or that moral grounds of forgive him and all those things, so for me I think made in Ghana approach was wrong.
Okay.
I mean it is not wrong we say obepe say bia Shatta Wale ni Sheldon Bekasao. That one, it is not wrong for him to do it. But if you don't do it the right way, then there's an issue.
Okay.
So what he did wrong, they say, say in this case, Shatta prior notice. And I thought can be Shatta say, Daddy, this is what I want to do.
Okay.
Say Shatta, says here. Obeka said, why not? I'll take it. And I said, no, this one, don't go there. So at that point, you don't even have to try it for it to get to the point I get to. There are some people are happy when you do something like that to them, especially in this case. When Accra, also you look up to him. He's your daddy and all those things. Then you are putting him on the spot like that. I think he didn't do it the right way.
The right way.
There are so many things. Nenka obetimi kra afre before some be streaming, and after before some be streaming, they say aye there or yeah. You could have done it outside without streaming to see how it will go before you put it on stream.
Okay.
And wa in that sense. The way I approach or used to say opposite Kojo Sheldon name Shatta Kasano. It's wrong.
Okay.
And I think Ocean the free the esim. The last time Sheldon Shatta meet or land na no person channel. Say na medical. And also say a bit me I say medical na arrangement na because medical and Tina Kojo Sheldon koi. But look at what happened. Even I know another one-on-one or person over channel one fino. So there's an issue there. And fetch mama and say I say you are the hero and I say you are the guy of the day. Oh baby, no. You don't do it like that. Especially when you know that there's an issue there that they have to settle. You should rather advise Kojo Sheldon. Say, okay, this is how he wish things will go. And take this approach to reach out to him or get in touch with him. And say obepa na chewo ana ompa na chewo kra, but this is the approach obe comfortable no. You should just advise Kojo Sheldon to do it. Okay. Say I feel say my daddy will be comfortable with this kind of approach, and go that direction and let's see how he will receive it.
Okay.
And no na say nesa friend no na daddy I beg you beg ni say den.
Are you a beggar?
Daddy, I beg you, this one, this one, only for you to say, Kojo Sheldon is here, I want you to talk to him. Who are you to tell Shatta to talk to Kojo Sheldon when you know there are issues that they have to settle? Of course, so now, any problem. But in this case, you know there's an issue. You know there's something to settle. So for you to do that kind of thing, I think he got it wrong, and I will advise him say he should do the needful.
Okay.
And then reverse whatever has happened. He should do the needful, apologize on his stream, and also find a way to apologize to Shatta Wale. Okay. Because the way I know a person or ambushing, it's not the right way to go about
tonight. There's going to be made in Ghana Shatta movement address, and I'm sure he's going to address maybe and apologize and then.
Yeah, good for him. I think I mean that's the important thing, or I think is the right thing to do.
Okay.
He should just apologize. With that, you see, I've said this before on this platform. Your good intention is not enough.
Okay.
Because just having a good intention may not give you the result that you are looking for. So you just having that good intention will not end you well. And again, even in law, we don't only look at your intention now also the add. We look at the results. And the law will tell you that your intention is the result that you get. And yet the old baby catch for us to ascertain or for us to prove your intention, you look at the result of your intention. So whatever your action is will give the intention by the result that you get. So the person intends the results of his action. It's basic criminal law principle. The person intends the results of his action. And you know, results no, and the intention, and yet the overcatcher no. And you know, she say the S no, and no na fan say you intention. And yet results, and yet the old one no be catcher no, any be fatum. And you know, don't just give that intention of what you want to do. Not later, the results can be something else. So before you do something, you don't just think about the positive side of it. You have to also think about the negative side of things. And who say negative side of things? A bit me a resource in a bit me and in a bad way. Then you better stop. And yes, sir. Eko and they want oh, now me the me intention is a base there be there.
Can I use a say you?
Intention is the iron. The iron on the your intention. Because it was a probable cause of your action. So why would you know and Carbon who said the oh you bit to me a cause bad no. And you know oh yeah I just say oh man you know that there be odune who pan and tina a cause bad no. So why you know odune who year and ka onye on pese besi and ka onye. But why na in the day be fancy no now yeah. So I will advise people your good intention is not enough. You have to look at the probable result that you can get before you take an action. Yeah.
But asking Kojo Sheldon, Kojo Sheldon can say he doesn't have any problem with Shatta Wale, knowing say there's a problem between on Shatta Wale no. And the can say oh nah, but don't call him. But he was encouraging Made in Ghana to call Shatta Wale, no on Fanning Kasa. Don't you think maybe Sheldon influence and a pushy hard for the guy to call Shatta Wale?
Yeah, there's that. I know they encourage. Say open say odi obi di bonia. And also say even in our criminal law, the free BB using involuntary object to cause a crime. And you know. Watch that akofa obi a tumi say ono de intimi nya ne hwe na wakodi boni bia say me fan say in a criminal law no say unni mro enfie 12 unni boni we are presume say you can't
commit a crime
and you know say opeso me fan say opeso poison obi a e no an say odi adena ma akra no say oh, fagum mamina or the aquacum na anypa na we say oh, one a poison as a 12-year-old person and I said 9-year-old person. And I'm funny sir. Wow, they are the man your funny sir no commit a crime. And you know, circle you said in the pushing no someone no or ye matured enough. Say only papa ne bonny and you know we will take him for that course. On say Senkaba say Mevan say Made in Ghana in 12 years or 9 years NYSR. Then what you are saying will hold. Say Kojo Sheldon and I courses are because on the pushy Akrano man yeah. But when Akrano do more than that, we presume say you are reasonable enough to take action on your own. In the time no catch us say oh friend one. Oh do you say my friend what will be the consequences are now. Why now? And yes, answer say any who could do born in the hour over bidding. Oh, there's at a car some coy. Oh, we in a car some coy. So we don't take that into at this point, you know. Don't think about Kojo Sheldon. Kojo Sheldon was thinking about himself.
Okay.
He was thinking about what would be good for him.
Okay.
And then, you know, no can say, oh, me, I don't have any problem with him. Call him out. Or no need there no I can. I want to our old friend. No. Want to so I do any say. Do you think that they don't have any problem?
Okay.
If you agree there, friend, no, never consequences. But and also do say, oh, Debbie, I think you have issues with him, and this is the best way to solve it. And we can't blame Kojo Sheldon for that action. No, he should take blame for himself. Yeah.
But can Made in Ghana, Made in Ghana solve the problem between Shatta Wale and Kojo Sheldon?
As in what capacity?
So say that nebano. Why Shatta Wale ba? So maybe your person as a Sunday, let me try and solve the issue between.
You know, just Shatta Wale or godfathers.
Yeah.
Or like people are share or more to say President Mahama cry out to me prostate. Opu biama na solve problem. Made in Ghana na adenebeko. Made in Ghana can advise Kojo Sheldon what to do, but he can't be the one solving the problem. It's two different things. Ubusam say, can Made in Ghana help Kojo Sheldon to solve that problem? I will say yes. But to say Kojo Sheldon Made in Ghana, able me solve the problem. No. The point is that it is not just saying oh that the facture no one BB. There's an issue. Shatta Wale is not happy with certain things that Kojo Sheldon Kojo Sheldon first of all should acknowledge why you BB Shatta Wale any new. Then the next step will come. What do I do to clear those things? Apologize to him or do a certain action. And how do you know it? One kasa bia. So you talk to people around Shatta Wale. You talk to people talking to Shatta Wale. Then you will know exactly what to do to solve that problem.
Okay.
And then if anybody can resolve that issue now, Kojo Sheldon na kasa. Just that he has to take advice from people. Oma omunim Shatta Wale. Oma Shatta Wale no makasa. In fact, there will be people like Shatta Wale no makasa, particularly about what you have done to him.
Okay.
Talking to those people, you get what solution that you are looking for. Obviously, based on the yehuno, Kojo Sheldon wish or may want to talk to Shatta Wale. There is a proper way to go about it.
Okay.
Not the way our person it's either you want to talk to him or you don't want to talk to him. And if you want to talk to him, there's a way to go about it. And if you don't go through that channel, it won't work. This is not the first time. Oh yeah, offer medical so Echo Airport say channel. One view. Who say ABM? Offer made in Tadiso. Say made in Ghana. The Odi can go in India. Oh, made in Ghana so. I used to the same approach. In fact, you should know the right way to go about it. And I don't think it's a difficult thing. Shatta Wale is not a difficult person. Shatta Wale that I know can easily forgive you. I think what is happening is that Kojo Sheldon is not using the right approach. If he wants to close that gap between Shatta Wale now, there's a better way to go about it. And so far, he has failed using that better approach.
Okay. All right. So thank you very much, Chemo. Today's Showbiz Daily there, it was a two-man affair. And yeah, the brown one. Moment free the comment section or wow there. You can also leave your comments on each other topics that you discuss. And also share what you. The my promise no. Come tomorrow. We'll be going to China to have a conversation with Roland and Sammy Flex, the boss himself, on how the change of environment and China. A whole crunch chain. And I fear about China. One track on a weedy. So somebody be now snake and one young we be. This is Showbiz Daily right here on Sammy Flex TV. And I am Desert. And I'm not meeting him, the big man himself. I am out of here.
Ghana, what's up? I have been in this market for a very, very long time, and I understand your day-to-day activities. So you know what? I introduced my new smartphone devices into the market, which is the hot